So every single day for the last forever, like I literally can't think of a time ever in my life when I didn't do this. I go in for a bath every single night. Now, last night, something very strange happened. I go in the bathroom and I shut the door and then I go to lock it. But as I was shutting it and locking it, it felt like it was done for me. Like I could feel like this energy shift, like somebody else shut the door and somebody else locked the door. And I was like, oh shit, who's here? Weird things like this have happened to me in the past, not exactly like this, but strange things. Anyways, so I knew someone was there. They wanted to talk to me. I felt this sense of urgency the last few days to um, just really, there's just this sense of urgency. If something needs to change, something needs to happen. And so, anyways, I felt that this was a good sign. So I knew some type of guide or angel was there and had some message that they wanted to tell me. And they did. So um, this guide basically told me certain things that I need to be doing so that I can focus on my purpose. And I said, okay, well, like, what is my purpose? Which I felt like I already knew, but I just wanted to hear them say it. And, they then I all of a sudden had this message that was channeled to me, and it is about peace. So, what is going on in the world right now really had me pissed off for the last couple of days. It's not good. I don't usually get pissed off. It's just not like me to let things bother me like that. But it's really been bothering me lately. So I knew after getting this message here, what they had to say really was significant. And it is about creating peace in the world, right? We don't all get along. Right now, most of us have completely opposite views. Not all of us, lots of us, you guys on here, lots of you think like I do. Um, but throughout the world, families are being divided because of all of the stuff that is going on right now. And we know that this is a spiritual battle that is happening right now. That's really any battle that's ever existed. It's always between good and evil. So the way to fight that is through consciousness. We've talked about this before, that hundredth monkey experiment, where when all of a sudden we become the majority, things shift. So it's the way to peace. This is how we create it. So I'm going to start doing videos here regularly. It is 3 times a day, 5 minutes each time approximately, meditating for world peace because we need it. This book that I wrote in 2018, I know I've said it before, but at the time when I wrote it, I just channeled this message. God told me, hey, I want you to write this book for me. And I was like, okay, like a lot of weird shit happens to me in my life, so it really wasn't that shocking. And so I wrote it. And as I'm writing it, so let me tell you the process. I was told to write it. I didn't actually start for like another month. I was told all I needed to do was sit down, tune in, and then write down whatever came. So I just had this notebook. I was at my cabin. Things always come to me when I'm up there. So I started writing in this notebook, and then I would just close it. Like I would write for like maybe 2 minutes, then close it. Then I would open it up again the next day, write for 2 minutes and close it. So like after about like, I don't know, like a week maybe, I was like, I better read this and see if it actually even makes sense, because I wasn't going back and reading the previous stuff. I was just writing whatever came to me. Um, and it all flowed so perfectly. Wherever I would have left off the previous day, it just picked up exactly where it was supposed to be. Um, so I knew that this was something that was important and significant. And in it, lots of it made sense at the time, but lots of it, didn't make sense like it does now. So it's talking about counteracting the chaos and the destruction that's going on in the world, which at that time, 2018, nothing was going down. Things were great. But now things are changing, things are happening. So I feel the need to start this now. It is a huge commitment on my part to, guide these. But I think that it's very important, not because what I have to say is better than anybody else, but just because if I happen to come across your news feed you can take 5 minutes and you can focus on peace for that 5 minutes, and you're not just doing it for you, you're doing it for humanity. So anyways, long story short, I'm gonna start making these videos here starting today, putting them out. I have a page called Daily Peace Meditations, I think it's called. I'll tag myself in that. I'll tag it down at the bottom of this. And you can follow that page because that's where I'm gonna put these. Anyways, there's my message. Now watch for the next video, which should be coming up here right away.